Hello everyone, Delightful here. I like the novel and the new, so today, let's see what the indie world has for me and you. Today we have some more Revenge of the Firstborn. So, previously you may have seen that I covered the demo, I cleared it. So the dev liked that, and they sent me over a key to, I guess, an early version of the full game. So, in this, there is not just the campaign, which I can show here. I'll do a new game, we'll show it that way. Yeah, and then I'll do like a time skip or whatever to show off what I'm doing now, which will be the roguelike character creation mode. Yeah, this is why I wanted to open this. So see, it is a 6-person party, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 party you can create or choose. Endless dungeon mode is there. That's not in the demo currently. And then there's the full adventure, and then there's the demo there. So previously I cleared the demo. Anyway, just to recap here for the video. Revenge of the Firstborn is an indie, isometric, turn-based tactics RPG for 6-person party that is based off 3.5 D&D. That is using the 3.5 SRD, the System Reference Document, which is a, quote, comprehensive open-source rule set for the Dungeons & Dragons fantasy role-playing game. Yeah, so it's very much 3.5 D&D. Very meaty if you're into that. Alright, so what I will do now, we'll load here. Because I have a game ongoing, so we can skip as much of the loading screens as possible. Because the Endless Dungeon mode is actually a roguelike mode. Yeah, not roguelite. No, there's none of that meta progression stuff in this. None of that. Roguelike in the sense of you can't save load at will, right? If you exit the game, you save, right? If character dies, you have to eat the consequences, right? It's an optional version of the game, generating environment. All right, so we're getting a little saving. That's fine. So what happened is I created this is the same party I did from the demo. Right, but they're all level 1s now. Right? I wasn't auto advanced to level 5, right? And I went into the random dungeon mode, and I just went inside and fought a spider. That's all that you missed. I did all that to test it, to make sure things work, and they do, which is nice. And I got this chest here, right? Yeah, we got a chest. So we got stuff in the chest. We should take it all, but I think I should have this guy loot, because he says I should have this guy loot, actually. You can also select them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How may I serve you?
You may serve by taking stuff, big man. So I got some, just take it all. Alright, I have inventory. Yeah, this guy, oh yeah, I did some shopping in town. But it doesn't seem I had to. This guy's a barbarian, by the way. That's why he can't use heavy armor. I can put it on still, right? It's nothing preventing me from wearing that. And the splint mail looks quite good. Is that splint? I believe it is, yeah. So you see it has these plates here. Well, these splinted pieces of metal going down. This armor looks quite good. I think the breastplate goes a bit too far down, but the rest of it looks pretty good. Not terrible, looks nice. But you see what I was saying, he is not proficient. So watch the ACs over there. They actually do the old school AD&D thing. And it's optional, you can turn it off, of having differing AC, I'll show them the options here, differing AC depending on the AC specific to damage types, depending, right? Because chainmail, for instance, or chain mail is less absorbing to like a bludgeoning impact, right? Than to say a slash, right? It's better at slashing, right? It'll show you here, right? So the slash AC is a little better, although ACs are going up still, right? We're not going down. We're not going that far back. That's just confusing to new people. We don't want to do that. Masterwork Buckler. Now, I got a bunch of stuff, right? The smart thing to do, if you've ever played the old Gold Box games, Pool of Radiance in particular is so good. Holds up. It's that stuff that's magic isn't necessarily say, hey, man, this magic. No, that's a spell. You need an ability to do that. And thankfully here it is a level 0 spell, which is generous. Used to be first. Yep. And this what we'll do is, see, it's giving me an indication it is magic. I already knew the Braces of Armor were magic. I believe I bought those. But it's what I wanted to see. And thankfully it does the whole party. The potions are magic. Who'd have thought, right? But nothing else is. Masterwork Buckler, that's pretty cool. And, where are you? My rogue, where are you? I bought them all Masterwork Heavy Shields as well, so I equipped them somewhat, so they're not as bad off as they would have been. The rogue, I think she's not proficient. I'm so used to rogues getting buckler proficiency, but I think it's just bards that get it. You'll give that to her later. Sorry. Because, hint, multi-class her into a fighter after Rogue 2 for traps. She is going to be a dex fighter because that's what she was in the demo. Got this guy a dwarven double-bitted axe. I guess the dwarven axe is double-bitted. And he's got an offhand warhammer because I suspect there'll be skeletons here. Skeletons are resistant to cold iron S-stock. Nice. So if I fight Fae in here, right? Or... yeah, it's mainly Fae. Or demons. Anyway, enough fluffing about there. So I can rotate the camera. Now, it's not fixed isometry, but it's obviously isometric, right? Some people might be pedantic about it and say, yeah, that was a spider I killed, by the way. There's a large monstrous spider. We're 6 parties of level... 6 of us of level 1, and we just came in this way. Oh, you see what they do? See that circle there? That's nice. Some games surprisingly won't do it. They give you A to always make certain you have a view of your party. Because you can rotate the camera, you have to make sure you can always keep an eye on the party, right? Can interact with light sources. This is where I came in, by the way. I just came down here. I came down slow by terrain, the rug or something. I came down here. Oof, really, man? Yeah. And they gave me a free chest here. I didn't loot it because I wanted to show it off, right? So in case you don't, because there's a little like supply camp by the dungeon. It's big, and I was wandering around a bit. It took me a bit to get to the dungeon. I figured let's just focus on the dungeon. It's a dungeon crawler, right? I want to show this off though. Don't forget to look right. Yeah, because they're giving you a few potions, a few pity potions. Another set of splint, which I do not need. I mean, obviously I want full plate for my fighter as quickly as possible. Should I carry these things? I mean, he's already burdened. I didn't actually take a lot of things. I'm now remembering when I did. I left some things in here purposely because I do not need them. It's right by the door, right? So that's smart. I'm going to leave the heavy things. Because, yeah, I'm going to leave heavy things I do not need here. Leathers, don't need those. I always come back for them if I need them. Good enough. Alright. Now I remapped the select all to backspace. Well, let's do some exploring now. It doesn't much matter how you organize your people because the person who's best at the thing will do the thing, but I suppose it does kind of matter having the rogue in front because she's where I put all my detect traps. Makes sense, right? So we got a choice right at the start. I pop down here, I killed the spider, I can either go north here or I can head to the east, map east, right? Can I rotate from here? No, okay, so that would be, if that's north, that's west then, right? We'll go west. And we're going to periodically check for, where is it? Search for traps. Yeah, do that. I love how they don't give you the roll. Because wouldn't you put a trap in this wall? In this long, empty corridor? I would. And I've already seen pit traps. Not in this run, but previous runs. No, we have torches. Note the game can be dark. Douse the light source. No, we don't want to do that. No traps? Mosaic floor. Interesting. And you have to pass through the... Just doing the search.
All right. Very well then.
Okay. Now, no, we're still level 1, so I wouldn't expect craziness, right? I'm expecting... So we saw spiders. I guess it's going to be like an insectoid dungeon. Just whatever's creepy down here. Maybe some, like, a lone undead or whatever. I'm not expecting much. Initially. In terms of threats.
Lay low.
We're just a bear. How did a bear get in here? I don't know. Maybe he smashed the roof or something and fell in. He's pissed. That's not great. That's the same bear, black. Okay, it's a big black bear. All right. So one enemy. Initiative order. We can delay. A dimly lit. Yeah. So he's got free blur on him because of a dimly lit. And this is my sorceress, who I kept. Just whatever. Take a shot. It's flat-footed. You can try. Now, Changeos is still just a plain old crappy wizard, level 1 wizard. So, I mean, I don't think they were making me roll to avoid hitting my companion, so I might as well try. Although now I don't have all my copious amounts of wands. I'm going to delay. I think that's a smart bet. I want to delay her action. Because if she numbs on something, I prefer she numb on, well, Dwarf Mans. So I'm going to assume the bear doesn't have smart aggro. I want Dwarf Mans to bonk it in the butt. Really piss the bear off, so it will in turn and go after the dwarf, right? The dwarf also has dark vision, so he doesn't have to worry about the free blur all the enemies are getting from the darkness. And as does the... That's an orc, by the way. It's my half orc. And she's... Well... Oh, is this my ranger? It's a ranger. I didn't take a ranger. Ew. My thief, right? Why did you do that? She did 1 damage. Yep, see? Remember, beasts aren't very sophisticated. They're going to hit the first thing that hit them. They're gonna focus their rage on that, right? Makes sense. So you got Meow manage the aggro. Bonk. The bear does not have good AC. It just has lots of hit points for like level 1. Go up this point. Yeah. Crossbow. Boom! Useless! We're useless. 100 XP for each of us. That's very generous. I mean, I'd expect 100 XP for the bear. And then it's divided 6 ways. Yeah. 100 for each is very generous. Oh, we're not skinning it or anything. This isn't Pathfinder. Okay. Oh, we got...
Why, of course.
I'm not expecting a mimic this low level. Magic. Scroll of Cure Light Wounds. Blah. A wand of Detect Undead. It's like, I'm excited. Nope. No, you're not. Alright.
How may I serve?
Oh, may I serve? I'll just take everything and then dump on it. Oh, his inventory's full. Detecting magic. Yeah. Is that a heavy wooden shield? We don't need it. I don't think. Studded leathers. So studded leather, for those who don't know, that's a D&D-ism. It's brigandine. Leather with stud would not be very protective. It's a brigandine with sheets of metal to a fabric backing. Did I put you in? I did. I already bought it, and you got better. So she just and she has like no strength whatsoever. So just dump that. That's fine. Armor's like the last thing you probably take, and that is a Masterwork light mace. That I believe you already have one of those. No, you don't. You have a Masterwork light mace. 1d8. She's not weak, though. I guess I can give it to the rogue? Because she should be able to use it. Versus like a skeleton or something. Is it encumbering her? Is she that frail? Let me see. Jesus. Yeah. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. I'll take the wand. Put it in the belt. It's like I want her to have... Okay. 5 pounds. And how much is the mace? Scroll of 8. She's not going to be able to cast that. Scroll of Cure Light Wounds cast level 9. Yeah, she's not going to be able to make those checks. Later, though. Battle Axe. I don't... A lot of stuff I don't even need. Is that Kopesh? No, it's a Kukri. Alright. Heavy pick. Long spear. We know I'm going to give that long spear to you. Once you take a fighter level, so I can just give it to him now. Masterwork buckler. Sure. And where's that? Did I give her back her little hammer yet? You see, you'll note, unlike the Pathfinder games, stuff still takes... Well, yeah, the Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous, when you equip an item as a secondary or whatever, it still takes place in your backpack, as it should, right? Because it's still in their inventory, but, you know, I don't know. If they have a certain slot on their belt, maybe you should go there instead, because this is, like, supposed to be in their backpack, I guess, which they never animate. The only game I can ever remember that actually animated a backpack before, Ultima 7 on the main character, right? Yeah, the Avatar, and before that, well, after that, what was it? You had to drop the pack and you fought. It'll come to me later. Where's the damn mace, by the way? I'm getting annoyed. There it is. Alright, so can she... Man, God, you're so frail. 10 strength, and it's really just not enough. There we go. Alright, fine. Now she's got her alternate mace for, like, undead. That's what I wanted.
Acknowledge.
Anything else I want there? Nope. And we should have the... How long does that... What's that? Item creation fee... What? What? Oh, okay, if I want to craft. Yeah, he's a wizard. That's why. That's all that is. A wizard gets automatic, gets free craft scroll. Because they can scrap scrolls. Nothing behind the tapestry? Okay. I can douse the light source if I want. I do not want. So we got a... Dude. Big man, are you coming? Thank you. He is coming. Is there a hotkey for search? Because that's going to be the most common thing you're going to be doing. I mean, there's passive perception, then there's actively searching. I think G, search ground. I guess that works. Yeah, that works. It's easier for me hunting for the key. You see, the UI is very... It's big, but I've grown accustomed to it, and I like it because it makes all the commands very, very visible. It's like, what? How do you do one thing? Well, you look right at it. It's very cleanly organized. Get their bags here. Also weapon slots. Tossing torches, which you can't do in combat for whatever reason.
Shall we go?
See if she can do it. Where is it? Click to throw, torch, and then... Maybe she will do it in combat, but only if the torch is out. We can test next battle. Have we... Where am I? Over there. Alright.
Why, of course.
Cool painting, anything? Nothing. See, because I know, like, everything's going to be level set to around my own level, I'm not really having to be that careful. I know the gargoyles aren't going to come to life, obviously, because they would be level 1 encounter. Things like that. And...
Why, of course.
An attempt to disarm?
All right. Very well, then.
Did you do?
All right.
Guess she didn't detect the
Very
trap,
well,
so you
then.
can't disarm it. But this right here is where I bring the rogue, so she can botch
All
checks.
right. Very well, then.
Can we try? She got it. She got a 17, and we got... Okay, magic slings. Sling bolts +2. We got a sickle. Masterwork, heavy shield. So we got some druid stuff here. What's that? Is that a heavy crossbow? It is. Dwarfman's. Scale. Alright, I like the look of scale I always have. Is that Moaning Star? Sure. And that is a longbow. Alright, we got a kukri. We got masterwork leathers. Chain. And I don't know if we need another shield. I think I upgraded everyone's shield in the town before I started playing. Who's going to be using a shield? The masterwork one, it just diminishes their armor check penalties a little bit compared to, say, regular shield. It's not magic or anything. He's going to be having a pike in the back, so he doesn't much... do I want... What kind of potions we got? Resist electric. Yeah, jump. Maybe. What else we got? Fox's cunning. So I'll give that to the wizard. Of jump. Okay, they'll stack to 5. Fox's cunning goes to the wizard. Masterwork buckler. Kukri. So this will be a... Yeah, if you want to go dual wielding or something. One to fly. All right, that's actually a nice find. Really? The wand put me over. Did it? He made the sound. He seems fine. Oh, okay. I think it was him offloading stuff. All right, so... Longbow. Like, I don't think I'd ever really be using a bow with a dwarf guy. I mean, you can kind of sort of do it, but... Would that be ideal? No. Not really. Masterwork leathers. No, I don't need that. Don't need it. Don't need it. Let's see what the scale looks like, though. The armor, I think, looks pretty good. Yeah, see, it looks nice at scale. Although the armor, I guess, he still has plate, arm, and pauldrons, I guess. Okay. Scale. Do I want it? Medium. Probably not. Nah, I don't need it. The heavy crossbow is tempting, I guess. The whole thing about this one is it takes a... What is it? A move action to reload the damn thing? Reloading is a move action. Yeah, we'll play around with the heavy crossbow. Why not? Don't need. And no one's burdened. Alright. So, you know, whatever. Level 1 sort of loot.
Why, of course.
Oh, you can also change the pitch a little bit if you want the camera. I can add notes. It's nice. I have a mini map. Oh, there. Okay, we can. I can orientate it to the north. Thank you. That actually helps a lot.
All right. Very well.
So I don't think I've been this way. It's somewhat easy to get twisted around, though. I have. All right. So a fairly deliberate pace, but you know, it's level 1, you know. That's why usually I don't start parties at level 1, right? Because there's only so much you can do. And everyone's so squishy at level 1 at 3.5. I mean, even if you're maximizing HP at level 1, which they are doing here. I believe they're doing here. Let me check. Let me check someone. So 10, 11, 12, 13. They are maximizing HP on level 1, thank God. Yeah, but level 1, you're limited when you can throw at the party. For starting at 2 or 3.
Why, of course.
Just, you know, because they can take a hit. You can throw more interesting counters at them. Take the training wheels off a bit. Big dungeon, though.
Why, of course.
Why, of course. I don't have to be so damn careful. We're level 1. They're not going to be throwing traps in. I don't even think there's going to be traps.
Why, of course.
Slow by terrain. Thinking about it, because would the dev have assumed you'd take a rogue? I mean, I would. But there was no warning, hey, hint, take a rogue. So there's going to be ways of bypassing. If there's a pit trap, right? That's what the rope is for, to climb out, or a fly spell, right? But I don't expect stuff like that at level 1. Which I think is fair. Okay, so we can head down to D2. They're going to auto-level us up when we return to the surface. A battle begins. Someone's guarding the portal, and it was a lizard folk. Alright. I mean, just like a lizard folk. It's not like a lizard folk king or anything. But he's got 3 attacks by default, right? I believe he has claw, bite. Maybe he's unarmored. But is one of them. Is 6 of us. We're going to rip him apart. I like how the crossbow sounded heavy. That was good. Well, still. Bonk. AC 15. Yeah, he's got decent AC for just being a lizard dude. Nice. Path is obstructed. He's disabled. Oh, okay. He was able to move 50. He's not worth as much as the bear was. You have anything?
More.
He had 10 silver on him. I suppose we can take the portal. We don't need to now. We'll take his treasures. He didn't like the king, I guess. What's that? Traversing rough terrain. That's funny. The displaced rug is rough terrain. Yeah, because you could slip and, you know, you lose your footing. That's important. Yeah, it matters, right? Or his treasures. Yeah, those are pretty good treasures. What a fireball. Oh, man, this lizard dude was rolling. Look at that. He was loaded. Rolling in it. Yep. And see, wands by default have 50 charges. Yep. Oh, my God. Bracers of armor +1. Adamantian chainmail. Oh, my goodness. This is not level 1 gear, but I'll take it. Out of depth loot is fun. I'm not going to complain about it. A cheap cloak, don't need it. A masterwork pavis or a light tower shield. Well, a light pavis or tower shield. For dwarf dude, yeah, it's going to mess up his to hit though, really bad. A composite longbow, that's good stuff. See, by equipping the pavis, he's going to be, his attack will drop by 2. Yeah, you see, but Jesus. Maybe. How heavy is it? 45 pounds. Yeah, I don't know, man. An AC of 20. Is an AC of 20 worth that? The chain. Well, we know who's getting this. This gives him some damage reduction. That should be DR2. Yeah. So if it was heavy armor, it would be 3, and light would be 1. So that's really good. That is treasure. 100%. I mean, I can't just drop stuff. If I drop stuff, how does it animate on the ground? Bloop! It just plops right down. I'm going to be considerate, and I don't want stuff like disappearing. Falling through the terrain or whatever. Just put it in here. I don't know if it will or not, but you never know. Wand of fireballs. Wow. So, yeah. Who is worthy? The wizard would claim it. He'd have the wisdom to use it. I wouldn't trust a sorcerer with that. A sorcerer, for that matter. They're too impulsive. Masterwork buckler. Scimitar. Yeah, curved blade. +1 armor. Do you have... Well, you do now. AC of 13. Oh, that's terrible. Battle axe. I think I need that. A single-handed piercing weapon. A long spear. I mean, that's useful in the sense that it has reach. So I guess if we're like really narrow and this guy can reach over, and if maybe he can't reach over with the axe, he has the spear. I don't think the scimitar is needed. Although the heavy pick, I would never bother with a heavy pick. Okay, ever. Maybe like a certain spider. No, big guy, no, stop. That was a misclick. I didn't mean to do that. Well, we took the portal. Yay! And so this is the place I went to. I started here. It's just people you can talk to. The foreman gives you quests. Why are we here? We must be on our way. I mean, I suppose I can...
Lay low.
Yeah, I can shop.
Lay low.
Can we see what you have for sale? So, I mean, I suppose there's no point in me dropping things. I can just sell things. I guess. Could create... It warned you it's in the quick item slot. Thank you. 2 gold for a battle axe. Nice. So we got a platinum, some gold. That's not bad. Masterwork tower shield, but it's so damned heavy. I will never use it. I know myself. Moaning Star. Bludgeoning and piercing. Does he currently have... he has a warhammer. Yeah, he doesn't need it. A longbow and a composite longbow. 10 platinums. $3 gold, yeah. Light crossbow, sure. So yeah, okay, that I was worried it would be like a one-way portal. It's not. Cleric, they can raise you, things like that, right? But it's not bad. They'll give you like a town portal right back. That's very generous. I wouldn't do that. I'd have you do it from menu or whatever. Like you click map or something like that. Just because this makes it very high fantasy. Like, why is there a magical portal to the outside right here? I just go M and you can have like return to town, and your party will just auto path back to town if they're not in combat, and the path back is safe. Maybe even rolling for encounters. That's what I do. But yeah, you take what you want and just sell stuff. Like, I could sell that F stock. I could sell the mail. I think... I don't know if I'll be able to go back up after I go down, maybe. He has arrows. Equip them, please. I might as well give you the damn bow. Composite longbow. The whole difference between a composite longbow and a regular longbow is you can add your strength damage to the bow if you want. Cold iron, S stock. So if I say +3, Well, it adds it to damage, rather. And it's not showing me damage. But yeah, that's not bad. I don't know if I'd ever really do that with him, but I could. Which is, you know, an option. And the other bow, I guess, will go to the dwarf. Was that not that? Yeah, okay, it's right there. And the regular bow can go to the dwarf. Sure, why not? Sling bolts +2. If I buy a sling, maybe. I don't have arrows for him because I wasn't intending to do that with him. She's got a bow. And she has a little hammer. Yay. Let's do some more combat. What we got? Hobgoblin and Orc. Okay, just kind of rolling together. Down, rogue. Yep. Beautiful. It happens. I don't really, whatever. I need her, but... I mean, I do have to stabilize her at some point. I have to establish aggro first. That was a big hit. The Hobgoblin has a sword. He's not going to hit as hard. That's the downside of having her in front, but I probably should put her in the back now because I just know there's not going to be any traps. Burning hand, shocking grasp on the Orc. I don't know if I'll be able to get there in time. Maybe I could? No. AC is trash. We're not going to do that. Just shoot the bastard. Probably gonna hit him anyway. Nice! He has trash AC. She rolled a 20. Alright. And crossbow. Nice. Did not hit. See, there's a flat foot. They acted before us. I need to... No! I was like, yes! If I head to here... Okay, he only has a one-hander, so I shouldn't draw any kind of attack of opportunity. She's right there. I need to stabilize her, but I want to do it without burning a spell slot. I wonder if there's a stable... There we go. Heal skill on an ally. Right-click to learn more. I can cast the Cure Wound spell. I just prefer not to. I want to save the slot. I might end up doing it anyway. I think I gave her heal. I did, yeah. So, oh, yeah. The dev took my suggestion about indicating who's party leader with a nice little crown. I think that's very nice. And you can see more of the stuff here. I mean, it still preferably would be resized so you don't have to scroll down, but it's a lot better than it was. Before it was just like one line, and you had to scroll way too much. Now, I'd still like it. I like it pulled up a little more, put skills there or something. Just make it fit on one screen. And I like the stuff over here, but if this has to shrink a little bit, just so you can see everything without having to scroll. But anyway, I got the heal skill. That's what I wanted to check. And so I can do it so she doesn't bleed out. I'd also like to see if she gets experience for this. I don't often thought if the character, as long as they live and contribute to the fight, they should get something. I mean, she contributed by eating a hit. Stabilize, there we go. So she's not going to bleed out. And that was her action. An 8. An AC of 17. Yeah, okay. So I don't, unless she rolls a 20, I don't see her hitting. Crossbow is not reloaded. Dude, just reload the damn thing. Oh no, reloading a crossbow is a full round action. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. So it took him 6 whole seconds to reload it. That's fair. It's heavy crossbow. That's correct. Aha! But these are humanoids, right? Oh, she's not going to get up. Yeah, she's in no condition to move at this time. You're right. You're going to make me burn a slot. What do I got? Cure minor wounds. Oh, I prefer not to waste those. But if she takes another hit, I have to heal her. Burning hands. Nope, get the right one. I'm looking at that. That's so used. That looks so close to the cure wound spell from Wrath of the Righteous. Kingmaker Wrath of the Righteous. No, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah, I got there. But it looks like that. It's actually burning hands. That'd be very bad. That's not enough. I need her because she could be one shot. Okay, so you see the fun of level 1 combat. It's very swingy. He had some money. He had a falchion. Falchions are nice. They have expanded crit range. You see it, 18 to 20. And if you get increased crit, you really want falchions because that pushed it to a 15. Critting on a 15. This is 3.5, so you still have to confirm the crit. So that means you have to roll again to confirm the crit. Hit that again. But fighters often get like little bonuses to help them confirm the crits. Potion's pretty good, but in 3.5 the other thing is dwarves, or not dwarves. Undead are immune to crits in 3.5, which is pretty generous. In Pathfinder, they are immune to... They're not immune to precision damage. Yeah. In 3.5, they... Oh, arrows, nice. Is that just a regular longsword? In 3.5, undead are immune to crits and sneak attack, which makes rogues absolutely trash in a lot of 3.5 because you fight a lot of undead, right? They're a nice classic enemy. Or in Pathfinder 1, the undead, I believe, are immune to crits, but not precision damage. So precision damage is what's considered like sneak attacks. Like you're hitting them in the back of the knee or something. And that should conceivably work against an undead, like a skeleton or a zombie or even a vampire, right? Because, you're taking out their knee so that their leg collapses, right? So they're hitting in precise areas to destabilize them or weaken them as opposed to just causing them pain. Undead might not feel pain, right? Unless you can hit him with holy energy, right? Something like that. I don't know. Just always felt Pathfinder 1 feels like a better version of 3.5. Every time I go back to 3.5, I'm just noting that again and again, right? I got the arrows I needed, though, which is good. It's all those things, like, once you go to Pathfinder 1, you don't go back to 3.5. I mean, well, that's alright. Yeah, so I'm glad I went here. And I'm going to search here. That just seems suspicious. Nope. No, procedural gen.
Shh, lay low.
Lay low, yep. Normally, I'd like scour the place for platinums and stuff like that, but whatever. I'm remembering there was a... What's this? Can I just click there and quickly go enter map note? Right-click to enter map notes. No, I can't. Just... I can click it. Okay, I can do that. So yeah. So if I click here... sorry, if I right-click... No. If I double-click on a point in the map, it'll bring up that point in the map that I can click there. Okay. So yeah, you can fairly rapidly move back to places. Say if you took a left path and you went... Then there's an area you could have went right, then you can get back to it, right? Slowly pathing manually back the whole time through mostly identical looking corridors, right? That would get old pretty fast. But yeah, what I wanted this path right here. See, I almost missed it. Where we started, the other way. I want to see how big the level gen is. Oh, okay, so this is a flint is sort of... Oh, this guy's got a shield. Good for you, buddy. A flint is like a... It's like a big man hyena. It's like a gnoll, but they tend to have better weapons. Sometimes they have magic weapons. I doubt he has a magic weapon level 1. But he's got a shield. Like, he's a better provisioned, a warrior version of a gnoll, pretty much. He has an AC of 20. Okay. Alright. That's fine. There are 6 of us and 1 of him. Yep. 1 more of those, he's done. You know what, Rogue? I think it's time for you to play with your bow. Go over there. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to treat that. You know what? I'm going to assume that arrows should have to... No, not enough time. Fine, I'm going to position over to here. That you have to, like in... That your projectile has to have a clear path to the enemy or it's going to potentially hit your own character, right? I've always liked that. What was it? Knights of Chalice 1 does that very well. I believe the second is as well, but the second one... So let's take him with the second one, just in terms of counterbalance. And we know that he has a full crossbow, right? He's a big boy crossbow, we'll call it. His reloading is a full action. Her movement is... I do kind of miss where they would tell you... Wait. I have 30 feet, I'm fine. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's like, what the heck? There we go, yeah.
Perhaps I can
What?
help in some
I must have went slightly over 30 feet. I must have. Fine. That's okay. You can double move in this. See, because you can go over, see it tells you move only. And you can get there. Very nice.
I cannot do that.
No, see, see, it let it. That would have been an engagement range for a two-hander, but not a one-hander. That's fine. He's only got one attack, yeah. I don't know, man. Reload. There we go. Yay! 100 XP for him. Alright, let's see what we got.
How can I help?
9 silvers and a heater shield and a longsword. It tells me that the value of the longsword, 1 platinum. I'll take that. I should be taking weapons. Probably not so much armor. Just because of the weight. Treat like one of the Pathfinder games. Well, one of the Pathfinder PC games. Wrath of the Righteous or Kingmaker in terms of what you're going to take with you. A Swagan. Alright. Nice. Kind of dry for you, buddy, isn't it? Yeah. That's why he's here. He's gone mad from the dryness. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. They're like aquatic sea devil kind of things. Everyone calls them sea devils. They're not sea devils. They're just... But just like... humanoid-like sea monster kind of guys. Let's go waste it. I'm not expecting much loot from it. Maybe some spear or something, or trident. I like it. I like the look of them. It's really cool. And he noticed me. Swagan. Now I'm gonna assume again that I know who I... Dude. Just stay over there. You don't do much anyway. Yeah. Go here. You're not that great of a fighter.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Well, make it happen, man. Nice. Yeah. Heavy crossbow. He has a long spear. And finish the Swagan, please. Nope. Dude. Because I didn't say move all. That's pretty good. I like that.
Whatever it is.
Alright, come over here, disappointment. And a long spear mouse. What's he got? He had a heavy crossbow. Good for you. He had a spear, and he had some bolts. Heavy crossbow. It weighs 8 pounds. That's not bad. Do any of us need a heavy crossbow? Do any of us need bolts? You have bolts. They're not magic. Remember, because I cast the spell, though. Tell me if they are. You character is too far away. You're right. I'll take them. Not a masterwork spear. Not that it really matters, I guess.
Shh, lay low.
Masterworks, I'm like, who cares? Well, I guess it would. +1. That would be nice, actually. Masterwork spear does matter. Just the armor is less so. Potion of protection from chaos. Specific. And less useful than a protection from evil. But you have to remember what... demons are usually... demons are always chaotic. Chaotic thing. So I'm going to chaotic evil. Orcs are chaotic evil in general if you fight them as foes. Things like that. Sling bolts +3. A staff of fire. You know, just here. Alright. Yeah. A scroll of energy drain. That is a level 9 spell. It's just here. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Very, very generous rolls here. Very generous loot.
What
I'm not
needs
complaining.
doing?
There's a glaive. That is a masterwork glaive. Treasure. Some sling bolts. I might want to hang on to those. A long spear. Nice. Leathers. Masterwork leather. Dwarven axe. I think he already has one of those. And ropes.
At your service.
Yes, so do check the chests. I gave him a dwarven axe, though. It's just that it's a double-bladed axe, right? Don't need it. It's worth 3, so I guess. I mean, it's worth taking, I guess. I'll organize things a little bit. Cold Iron S stock. Buckler. Long Spear. I want you... Long Spear, not proficient. He will be. Yeah, I think... How much the pile of stones weigh? It's very generous. 50 sling bolts weigh nothing. I wouldn't be so generous. But Staff of Fire. Wow. Well, we know. This is your new weapon now, buddy, by the way. That is an incredible treasure. It's worth 2,850 platinums, but I will never be selling this. This is a +1 item. It's a magic weapon. And... like, holy crap. Like, bring it. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. That's something else. Yeah, I can guess fireball, 1 charge of this thing. I got 50 fireballs off this. It's like a wand of fire, which I can also use. Jeez, wand of fireball, yeah. Oh my. Oh yeah, horses. You can get horses too. I don't know if you take them in the dungeon, maybe. That's it's also a +1 weapon, mind you. Jesus. Jesus. Wild. I love it. So check the chests. Oh, is this the Kirlai? Okay, it's going to be a bit for she can use that. Get some kind of organization schema going here. You can rest in the dungeons, too. A Scroll of Energy Drain, that goes to the wizard. +1 glaive. This goes to... Did I buy you a... I did not give you a +1. So sequence goes up. And is that also reach? It has reach as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So sell will be beneath the potions. Old long spear. The cold iron we'll just keep, just in case a demon just pops up, because it might. Long spear, don't need. Sell. Potion of protection from chaos. I actually am content with you having that. Oh, heroism, which I haven't been using. Falchion, 2-hander. A longbow. We have 2 longbows. I don't know if she already has a crossbow. Don't need. It's a wild treasure. A short sword. Oh yeah, they start us with a bunch of Cat's Grace and Heroism potions. I don't believe I bought those. Heroism is incredible. Lasts 10 minutes per level. This will cast at 5th level, so it's going to last 50 minutes. We get a +2 to hit, attack rolls, saves, and skills. I don't need it, though. It's an option, but I don't need it.
All too easy.
I'd actually make this first dungeon a bit harder. Because if you're going to give everyone heroism, I'd bump the level of the foes you're facing by at least 1. Because I wouldn't expect this would be the first version of the game most people would play. They probably play the campaign first. So I think you can go a little harder on this initially. It's roguelike, right? Rogue does not scream easy, and it shouldn't. There we go. We got some undead. Although I brought a cleric, so these guys can be dusted. Well, I might be able to turn them. I don't think I can dust. They went first. I need to put her in the back, I think. She's just too squishy to keep up front. She's going to drop again, right? Well, alright, so... Tumble, right? Tumble is a very important skill if your character's not very tough, right? Whole thing with tumble is you can use it to try to avoid attack opportunity. That's the main point of it. Rolling against a static 25. I gotta roll 20. Meet a 20. It's probably not. She's probably not gonna make it. +3 bonus to AC when fighting defensive. I don't know if I can fight defensive with a bow in my hand. I think the smart bet is just delay her turn and hope for big man to maybe handle this for her. Can she not delay? She should be able to delay. I didn't act with her. I have not acted. Did I open her inventory? Is that counting? That's not good. Alright, maybe I can... It's not currently your turn. Oh! Wait, yes it is. I mean, it's not currently my turn. What the hell? not sure what they mean by that. That's an error. They're just, I think that, okay, now I can fight defensively with a bow. Alright, I'll take it. Because I need to boost her AC, like, a lot. Can I... ideally, I would... It's not letting me delay. Was that... Oh yeah, we can take the 5-foot step. That's actually a good move. Is she unburdened or something? No. There are no sleeping allies. Click to learn more. Yeah, you can take an action to wake people up. There's a... Where is it? On the movement options, you can take a 5-foot step, and I believe that's even a key for it, because you might want to be doing it quite a bit. Ready versus approach. Charge. 5-foot step is F. Oh, I clicked it. Whatever. She's out of danger now. It's mainly what I wanted. He's using a glaive. It looks like a spear, but it's actually a glaive is like a big, huge hewing spear. I can't see the tip of it, so I can't really show it, but it's cut damage. It's not bludgeon. Slashing. So. And he had to step back, and he gave a stab to it. I don't know. Nice. We'll assume it was a stab. He was stabbing and then hacking down and pulling back. So it's sort of like a chopping stab, we'll go with, I guess. I could just turn them. Do I have limited turns? 9 attempts. I don't want to burn it for like 2 of these little pieces of crap. And she's got a mace. Bonk. Nice. That was a good sound. Like, she's gonna go to a battle cleric. Yep. And get my dwarf up there. Who, actually, what I should do, I have a warhammer. Use the warhammer. He keeps the shield up. He does. Good man. So, skeletons have DR5 versus bludgeon.
That's not possible.
Fine. Because he's a dwarf, he couldn't make it. That's okay. Are we still fighting defensively? It is not currently your turn. Yes, it is. Fighting defensively. Oh. Was it on the whole time? Odd. Oh, it's rough. Okay, yeah, I see. I get it. I know what the issue was. That's rough terrain. See, it's like they're uneven cobblestones. They're uneven, right? So that's why we're moving at half speed. That's why. That's fair. That's correct. I like that. Uneven ground, like a little thing like that can really screw you up. And you, dear lady. Just play with your bow. You might do something. Probably not. Well, probably won't do much effect that's effective, but you know. Nice. Bonk him. Rusty sword rolling an 11. Total attack of 12. They're adding +1. Okay. Well, he elect here. No. He's got a decent stave. Why not?
I don't think so.
See, your own characters will block you, so you have to be careful. I guess we'll just ready versus approach in case I run past us.
Perhaps I can help in some other way.
Nice. There's no real point. Their DR will just eat whatever they could do. Very good. And can you...
I cannot do that.
You cannot do that. I'd like you to try. Can I... No. Fine. I would like to do a 5-foot step to here. And then bonk. Nice. 102 for like, what, 4 skeletons or so?
Shall we go?
How can I help?
Traversing rough terrain. Yep, that's
On
correct.
my way.
They can have rusty crap. It's surprisingly worth 1 gold. It's not bad. And the non-rusty ones are 5 gold. 4 pounds, 1 gold. I'm not that hard up for it.
But of course.
But at level 1, I'll probably strip these corpses completely, right? But whatever. We got lots of loot here. I'm not feeling like I have to. Got worried that was like a flame spout trap or something like that. It's level 1. I'm not expecting stuff like that, but it's important to develop these habits to search. We got a warg. Wargs, alright. Wargs are mean. Evil, in fact. They are evil. They're like, sort of like slightly dumber than men, but, you know, the average human or whatever. But they are... Are you doing a 5-foot step? Are we in rough terrain again? It's not currently your turn. Yes, it is! They are sort of like slightly dumber than men wolves, but they're usually pretty evil. Yeah. We're fighting defensively. We're not fighting defensively. Make a full attack, maybe. No sleeping allies. Non-lethal damage. I've never liked that you can... I guess you can do non-lethal damage with like a piercing weapon. It's like, what? With a bow? are you taking the heads off the arrows and just shooting them with wood? How is that? Like, you're gonna do pretty messed up damage. I don't know, shooting them in the limbs. That could turn lethal. I don't know. Of course, on non-lethal weapons, like it's a characteristic of the weapon, right? Like with a mace, sure, you could do that. You just don't hit them in the head, right? Or with a long sword, something you hit them with a pommel, right? Or with an axe. With an axe, hit them with the flat of it, right? But some weapons you just can't be non-lethal with them. How can you be non-lethal with a spear? I guess you can be non-lethal with a spear, bonk them with the side of it. With a bow, though, it's pretty hard to be non-lethal. I'm trying to see why I can't do a 5-foot step. Turn on jump mode. Yeah, you can jump too. Is it because she's... Okay, well, she's good. I don't think we got a surprise round on him. Let's swap back to the... Where's your... Oh, I see. We have to do it this way. Use a move action to equip. Fine. Get right there. Get a slightly better weapon in hand. 4. Nice. Now, how would I use the stave? From here? From here, indeed. Burning hands. Fireball. I just want to see the, yeah, we're not going to do that. That'd be a poor choice. You can, believe you can actually change the elevation of a fireball as well if you really want to. A wall of fire. Jeez, that's level 1. Wild. See? I believe there was it like Z. And I know there's a way you can change the elevation of the fireball as well. So if you have like a dwarf or something, you can explode it above his head. It's pretty cool. So the meat of this game is going to be the tactical combat, right? He had to step back a little bit. Nice. I'm assuming they gave him a free 5-foot step, whatever. So he didn't try and attack. Downside of fighting wargs, of course, is not going to give me any loot. Oh, like, yeah, there. He doesn't have any pockets. Where's he putting his loot? No loot. I mean, maybe a warg might eat gems, so I can barf it up at a later time, but needs money. I guess. Like, it would eat... How many things... It would hold things of value, like a magic ring, maybe, in its gut. Things like that. But it would probably be smart enough to put it on. So the levels are quite big. Where am I? I'm on. I think it's the other way first. Let's see what's over here. Checking things before I lose track of time. I like this game, in case it isn't very clear. Everyone, please. So who's doing the most work in the party? Well, probably my front row, right? Because we're level 1s. Like, the melee shine at low levels. That red makes me think they're signposting some danger. I don't know, but again, we're level 1, so. Okay. Alright. It'd be interesting if monsters pathed, but I don't know if maybe they do in the main game. Not so much here, just kind of stand about. It makes sense for undead. They were just, the necromancer raised them, right, and said, you know, patrol this room. Attack anyone who approaches, right? Guard this room, attack anyone who approaches, right? And then because normally undead can, necromancers can only control so many undead at once, right? So they'll just put undead in an area they don't tend to go much, and then just release it, and then it'll attack anything alive, because the unliving hate the dead, right? Well, the undead hate the living, right? Because life, anti-life kind of thing, right? It's interesting as you go through dungeons to consider, you know, how they would work in a believable manner. I'm not expecting traps on chests at this level. Potions of Rage, alright. Braces of armor worth quite a bit. Is that regular old falchion? A dagger, a composite longbow, insufficient strength. Yeah, she's not strong enough.
What needs doing?
That's good stuff. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So you see, don't worry about picking up every little bit. They can give you a lot of loot. Enlarge person mass. That's an incredibly good spell. 4th level spell from memory. Level 7, yeah, for a wizard. Yeah, that's a good spell. I always take that at 4th. Get the potions of rage. Those are good too. Barbarian, angry man's. I haven't even raged them once. I don't need to. We got a masterwork heavy shoe. Why did I even pick that up? It's barely worth as much as its falchion and a braces of armor +1. Those are solid. Is the armor you're wearing 5? If she puts this on, gets nothing. That's all right. It'll probably just be sold. That's okay. 100 platinum. Slow by terrain. So we got some unstable, rough terrain there.
All right. Very well then.
But yeah, undead are just like the ubiquitous in dungeons, right? Because they're such good monsters, right? You don't have to worry. Hello, ghoul. Because you don't have to. If this was Pathfinder, I'd like have us all equip bows, slowly draw the bow, shoot the thing, get a sneak attack on it. It's just Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous is so easy. Because they give you like a free surprise round pretty much every fight. Whereas this game, they're not gonna. It's like, I'm gonna go to attack this guy. Oh no! Then they roll. Good. Because they paid attention. The smart bet. It's fast. I'm actually gonna just. Okay, this is the surprise round, I guess. That's why we can only move like 5 feet or whatever. Can she shoot? She can. Didn't do much, but we can do it. I could just fireball the damn ghoul. I would not do that in game though, because you might, you know, burn the chest and all the contents in it. It could be like magical scrolls in that. Like a wizard would not be very fire happy, because they could burn all that magical lore. Whereas a sorcerer, who doesn't scribe scrolls, would be more so, right? The psychological differences between them two. I'm actually a bit afraid of the ghoul because it gets 3 attacks. From memory, it gets at least, it might get 3, it might get 2, but it can paralyze. At level 1, that's a terrifying enemy. I might actually want to fireball it. Oh, don't overdo yourself. 2 damage up. I'm trying to think. I think that was 2 because staves hilariously scale off your caster level. So this stave scaled it down to 1. That's why it was a D6. It's funny. Well done, game. Yes. I'm a really crappy wizard. And you just speared him. Very nice. So the lamest fireball ever, but that was pretty funny. That's exactly correct. If I'd used the wand, it would have been like 5d6. Probably. We'll find out next time. That was pretty funny, right? Yes, it was. Oh, let's not do something dumb and stand in front of a chest. Is it locked? Not even locked. Hold person. This is probably never bother with. I'm you know, digging through dungeons, right? I'm expecting undead and stuff like that. I'm not expecting many people. It's like a rival adventure party or something. That'd be cool.
What do you...
But they'd be, you know, geared up to benigns unless you get like find a bunch of lobies. Anything masterwork? Yeah. Quarterstaff, long spear, composite. Yeah. Cold iron nestock. Yep. Splint. Nope. That shield's worth 30. Composite longbow. Who else does not have a composite longbow? Do you have composite longbow? You do. Dwarfmans, do you have composite longbow? You do not. Well, you do now. Yay. And my fighter will, well, my soon-to-be fighter mage, I'm getting there. He'll have one too. We don't need a crossbow. It's not going to be used. A longsword, probably not. Unless I can find like a mithril shield or whatever, a buckler. See that this has arcane spell failure 5. Unless I can get a feat that lets me cast enough to worry about that. Nah, not gonna happen. Forbidden. Oh yeah, I can't cast this because my restricted school is, yeah, is enchantment. If you think about it, meddling with minds is pretty evil. This guy's a transmuter. Necromancy is forbidden as well. You know, being sold. Yeah, Necromancer is just creepy. It can be evil, but it's mostly just creepy. And gross. Speaking of gross, you got anything on you? Nope.
On my way.
It's just regular chain. Alright. So yeah, a ghoul at level 1 is scary. That's pretty good. That could easily have went pear-shaped. Though note, it's deeper into the level, and we already went past like
Why, of course.
the ability to leave, right? I could have left earlier. So it's almost like optional.
All right. Very well then.
Slowed by rough terrain. Anything in this little alcove here? Nothing. That looks like something here, but it's
Lay
just
low.
a hanging brazier. So what we fought? Skeletons, giant spider, bear, or brown bear. The orc and hobgoblin. The orc was actually the nastiest at 1. Because he had a big 2-hander. Gets hard. Trash AC. I think his AC was like 13 or something. Bad like that, but you know, it's an orc. I wonder if they're going to do like the whole...
We will never surrender.
Nah, you just douse it. Nice elevation change in this too. Very good. So see, quite big level 1. Like that. Let's see what's here. Mean looking gargoyle. Nah, okay. So this might have been the loot down here. Pretty good. I imagine if I do like a full clear of everything in level 1, I'll probably get to 2. It's probably bracketed out that way. It would be unexciting if they auto-advance you to level 2 when you take the stairs down. That'd be boring. Hope they don't do that.
All right. Very well then.
That just encourages blitzing through. I mean, you lose out on loot, but beyond that, right? Every fight should feel, well,
Lay low.
I was gonna say meaningful, but no, you can have trash fights. Trash fights are fun sometimes. Helps show off the what could conceivably live in the dungeons.
Very well
It helps build world immersion and helps players feel powerful. Right? Good things. What are these little paths? What's that? The rug. What do I find? Okay. It's just a wolf. Oh, really? Bye-bye, wolf. It lived. Good for you. Yeah, wolf is, yeah, one wolf, no threat. Pack of wolves. Pack of wolves is very scary, actually, because you know how wolves work in Pathfinder 1 and 3.5? All their attacks, they have a chance of tripping you. And once you trip, you get -4 to AC, and if you try to stand up, you get attacked. And then if you try to attack while prone, you get, well, I think it's -4. At least a -4. Assuming they'll even let you attack at all. Depending on your position. Is that a warg? It is a warg. A little tougher. I want to disengage. Fell back a little bit. Yeah, I want to show this off. A wand. The wand should be full.
I don't think
The
so.
line of sight, really?
I don't think so.
Dude, you definitely have line of
I
sight to
don't
that.
think so.
I know you do. I'm not directly targeting
I don't
the
think
warg.
so.
I'm not that dumb. You're gonna be like that. You're gonna be like that. Alright. Good enough? 8. So you see, it's not level 1. What that this one cast it at? Cast level 5. Did it make a save? Yeah, oh, he made a save. Okay, that explains it. It would have been 16. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you see. This, who killed him? Dwarfmans did it? It's a little quick. Good job, Dwarfmans, I guess. Yeah, one warg's not much of a threat. Pack of wargs? That'd be mean. Wargs aren't really a good first level enemy. Neither are wolves, really. Oh, wolves, they're a good first level threat, but not like a good thing to... They're not exciting to fight because they have no
Why, of
loot,
course.
right? Maybe unless you have like another party of adventurers
of
they
course.
have in their lair or whatever. Because wolves wouldn't know. Well, wargs might collect treasure. Wargs might have treasure. Then most of the treasure would be like meat. Live captives or whatever they managed to snatch. Because they're evil. We went there. I want to head back to here. Yep, back to here, please. And we are making it that way, yes. So let's see what's here. So dungeons are freaking dungeons, which is nice. Yeah, a little path here. So many different paths we can go through. Nope. Nothing? Okay. I wonder if the way down portal to the surface is indicated on the map. Good. And the stairs down are indicated on the map. Good. So yeah, there are 2 branching paths. Nice. I'm happy. So this is all optional. Good stuff. So we're going to head back to double click and here. Come on. Right?
Lay low.
Yes, it is. Party. I think I'm going to actually put Dwarf Man's up front. It might slightly decrease my chance of detecting a trap, but she's squishy. Dwarf Man's is not. Right here. All right, and where is it? Oh, we're not here yet. Invalid move location. There we go. See, we'll just click find party. It'll just pop you right to it. All right, now we couldn't camp here, right? But there's 30 rations. Yeah, I made sure to buy lots of rations. I do want to camp here actually, because I want to see if there are attacks. If I want to see if there are random encounters. Book, beef book. She has divine favor. I think it might be smarter because we have some cash. We didn't start with nearly as much money as we did in the full game, thankfully. Now we got stuff to sell. We gotta head back to town. Yeah, so I can offload some stuff, maybe buy a magic wand. A wand of Cure Light Wounds, preferably, would be the first thing I would like to buy. If you knock down a troll, use fire acid to finish him off. Yeah, because they'll incapacitate, then they'll start regenerating back up. Don't screw around with trolls. What is it? Pathfinder Kingmaker introduces you to trolls very effectively. Let's see what we got. Why is it? Now it's giving me a list here. I want it to populate like this. Buying, selling. I guess it was like this earlier. Fine. Look at the value on the ammunition. Oh, that is beautiful. How can I say... I can't say no to that. That's 677 magic. It's so good. 4% increase in the selling price from our appraisal skill. It's party-wide. You have to worry about... Like, I put all my appraisal on my wizard, right? I have to give all the heavy stuff to my wizard and then sell. It's just... They cut out the tedium. Like, the party knows that for appraisal, this guy talks. This guy, that's how it goes. Why is the Great Axe... He shouldn't be in his quick slot still. The Cold Iron S-Stock should be. And S-Stock's a very thrusting, focused longsword. Or in this case, greatsword. Yeah. So I'm going to sell the... Do I need 2 composite longbows? I do not. I do not. I also don't need the masterwork buckler. Potion to jump. There. Right here. You have a bow, right? Anyone else got anything I want to sell? Oh yeah, the wizard does, yeah. And composite longbow, dwarf axe, great axe, long spear. I could sell the potions too. Prefer not to. Oh, okay. He's not interested in that. That's fine. He has a little frame around whose turn it is. Long sword, long spear, buckler. Will he buy scroll? He will not. There's a wizard. I got how much? 742 silver. That's pretty decent. Before I descend down to level 2, I would like all of us to have a magic weapon. You have a... It's not showing his main hand weapon. He has a masterwork weapon. +1 great axe, that's pretty affordable. A +1 heavy shield, that's affordable. A +3 shield, oh my. See, no level requirements, awesome. I might want that. That's really good. Can I sort by armor? That +3 shield's the best I'm seeing. He's not gonna have a wand. Is the best I'm seeing. A +3 great club, wild. Exciting. And that's the cleric. Well, he might have things I want.
But of course.
I need healing. No. Yeah, I mean he can do the healing stuff, but I was actually trying to get his inventory.
I'm on it.
Shopkeeper, just general shopkeeper. All right. No, she just sells trail rations for resting. Where is it? Potion. Here we go. Here's where I want to go. No. Go right over here. Go there. See, I skipped this initially just to... Because I knew we'd go back to it anyway, and also I wanted to get to dungeons. It's a heart of a dungeon crawler, right? Scroll and potion vendor. So I can offload things. These are the potions I want. Each one of them is 5 platinum, though, so yeah, potions healing is expensive. Some of these scrolls look pretty good. Pretty cheap. Color spray is really good. Energy drain. Enlarged person I want to keep. Little person I don't care about. Look at that. Nice. I think, do you have wands? You do not. You have potions. Do you have any scrolls I want? Acid arrow. Caster level check. Blur. Blur is an excellent second level spell. Like, I don't feel the need to buy a lot of these because I prefer to find them first if I can. Web is solid. What spells do you select a character? You're right. Alright. B for book. He has Featherfall. He has Mage Armor prepared. He has Grease prepared. And he's a specialist transmuter, and there's no first level transmutation spell. Oof. There's like, should be Zap or something here, so you can just get some kind of little attack spell. He has Light. I should have cast Light. Okay, it's a light and fixed point environment. Can use an enchanted item with light and carry. So I should cast Light on my dwarf or whatever, on his shield. Normally the D&D thing is you cast it on a rock, and the party leader holds it, and then you can put it in their pocket to douse it. You can cast it on items. Or coin, you could do that. Divine Favor. What I need is a wand of Cure Wounds, ideally. She's a sorcerer, she has spells per day. Alright, now,
On my way.
what do you have for wands, man? I need them. Wand of Blurs, that's solid. That's really, really good. Alright, so if I use it, there we go. He can just auto-use it. Awesome. No level check requirement. Caster level 3. It's just cast at the caster level 3. I don't think he needs to be level 3 to use it. So I can just get 50 blurs if I need them. I could do that. I'd rather have a magic weapon. Dispel magic. Meh. Lightning bolt. I already have fireball. Magic weapon level 1. 1 minute per level. So before a fight maybe. Wand of protection from evil. That's really good. Wand of shield level 1. That's great. A wand of Cure Wounds. This is what we want. This is the treasure. I'm buying all of those. That is incredible. Give me those. Excellent. Now, preferably, I'll also be able to skill up my rogue with enough UMD, so she'll be able to use those as well. So she can wand whip someone back up so the cleric doesn't have to waste their turn. Wand's a blur, man. Those are really good. Wand of Shield, first level for 75. That is solid. I'm actually going to give it to my sorceress. So she can just shield herself up and go up and go for like Shocking Grasp or something. Just so her AC isn't so terrible. Scorching Ray level 3, that's not bad. Magic Missiles. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, man. It only casts at level 1, so it's pew, pew. It is embarrassing level 1. But it's something, you know, it's a D4, it's 1d4 plus 1. So you could do 2 damage, you could do 5. I'd just rather not bother. If it was like a level 9, I'd bother, but no. Divine Favor is solid as well. Oh my, I need that. That's so good. Like, she can cast that and be somewhat useful and like be effective in melee. And Protection from Evil. Oh, that's solid too. Damn, that's a good spell. Like, I got rolled in the demo by the vampire. By Protection from Evil, the aura version of it not working as I suspected it would. Oh man, Protection from Evil is solid. My cleric and my sorceress can use it too, which is very good. She's not doing much else normally, so I can just use her as a utility caster. That is excellent. I might want 2 of them, so we can both play around with it. Yes, yes. Protection from Evil is a great spell. Like, spells lasting like a minute, that means you use it in battle. That's what that means. What was that? Protection from Evil, defensive, and Shield, self-only defensive. They look different. I guess I'd like to be able to change the highlight on them. I like that they look different. But am I going to remember the white one is Shield?
No task is too great or too small.
Maybe. Protection from Evil being the black one. That makes sense because evil's like normally considered dark or black, right? As opposed to white magic, dark magic, just how it was done. What's this one? That's Detect Undead. That's kind of like, yeah. Why would I bother? Like, maybe this could be useful if I was going to take a nap and it lasted a long time. But I want this rod here. So I know the black one is Protection from Evil. Okay, so fighting. Fly is situational. It's super cool. We'll play with it later. Because I can fly around and then just fireball things down. It's pretty funny. Detect Evil is super situational. And I believe the Cleric can probably do that. The Cleric will have Divine Favor. So Cure Wounds is also white. Okay, so it makes you think healing. And then Divine Favor for her muscle stuff. What kind of UMD do you need to land that? Is it like 20? 21. Well, she has some charisma, so I'll give her 2 points. So what is she looking at? Use magic device, UMD. She hasn't even trained it. Yeah, you have to train for it. And it's not going to be cross-class, so next level she could put 4 points. She could put a lot of points in it, actually. Yeah, okay, I mean, that's worth it for her. Next level, we're definitely doing that. No point yet, but next level. Definitely next level. And I think Detect Undead, you can play around with that, I guess, if you want. If the enemies, like, this could be useful more for camping. So she'd know, I guess, get like a ping when a creepy skeleton gets close or something. Jump. Jump. Could sell those bracers. I'm very pleased with that.
On my way.
Yeah. Who would buy bracers? I thought the armor guy would, right? Yeah, okay, magic guy will. That's fine. 25, I'll take it. Alright, any potions I want? Wands are so good. Oh my god. A wand of blur. I can't afford it anymore. I don't need it. But a wand of light, actually, I would like. Okay, well, while I'm thinking about the spells I just bought. I should change my spells. Because I have a wand of Divine Favor, I probably don't need to keep that as a spell. So, same thing with Protection from Evil. Oh, enlarged person, so good. Her domain spell is Burning Hands. I'd rather her domain spell is Get Huge. And she cannot put that spell there as her, as her domain. Magic Stone, her dexterity is trash. It's a ranged touch attack, though. It's good versus the undead if you can land it, but with her, it's probably not going to happen. 2d6 versus the undead. It's good if you have a decent dex. She does not. Her move Fear is solid. Wood Axe Sanctuary. 1 round. They got a save. Old school D&D never got a save. You should get a save, by the way, so that this is correct. Hide from the undead, cause fear, bless. A wand of bless is actually what I really wanted. I didn't see it. Well, cure wounds and then wand of bless. In her cantrips, what does she have? Or Orsons in this case. Detect magic. Last minute per level. Read magics for identification of scrolls. But I guess my mages were making their spellcraft checks. I didn't need it. Yeah, 7. I think that's what was happening. Alright, so we got some cool wands there. Can we rest here for free? Probably not. They don't want me here. I can see if we... No, I want to rest in the dungeon because I want to know if there are they're wandering monsters. If I'm going to be attacked.
On my way.
Where's the portal? Where's the portal now? There it is. Alright, it's the thing that's lit up.
I'm on it.
It is not marked on the map. Portal should be marked on the map. It's a minor thing. I should note it. Yep. Portal should be marked on the map in roguelike mode. Well, in town. Yeah. Because it's not currently, you see. It's up here. So where is it? You have to remember it's by the cleric with 3 or put like a note, I guess. But still, you want the portal, so it's like it is in the dungeon, right?
On my way.
Cool, I like that. Only 4 of them though. Where are the other 2? No, back, I guess. Regenerating environments. It's not. We're not playing Angband or anything like that. It's not every time you come in, the dungeons are setting, which would be nightmarish. And that could be interesting if you're like exploring like a deep dark place like the Mines of Moria or something like that. Or well, the Fortress of Angband. But if it's just like a set dungeon you're going through, maybe it shouldn't be random every time you go in, right? Or maybe you should at least have a chance of stumbling across the main area you're already in. Like Undermountain could be something like that too. But that you can do that with just portals, right? That the Mad Mage just teleporting around screwing with you. Let's camp. Ah, random encounters are in. Nice. Dire rats. Hopefully don't get diseases. That's pleasing to me. Should note that. We'll call this full game notes. Random encounters when resting are in. Excellent. That's good stuff. I figured they might be. Makes me happy. Rats. 3 rats. 3 dire rats. I mean, you would expect that, right? Because I slaughtered a corpse and just kind of left it inside a nap by it, right? They're gonna come for the free meats, right? Alright, where you are... Not terribly useful. That's a big-ass rat. Look at that. Jesus. Nice shot. That was a very good shot. And destroy the rat. Incapacitated. And where's the last one? Hold tab, and you are there, ratty. So not a serious threat, but I like the extra XP. We try again. Did it consume our supplies? It did not. There we go. So we got a success. Right on the corpse. Thank you. Right on the what is that? the lizard folk. Yuck. And okay, so we got like a little bit like one healing. I'd expect that. Natural healing's what you get. You're not like roll and hit die like you're on 5th, which is that makes it more magical, more of a high fantasy world. That's pretty much what 5th edition is. It's like pretty much superheroes, but reflavored as to like fantasy D&D. I much prefer the more gritty stuff. I guess we can wand up. Who is not I2?
Par analiemos. Par analiemos.
Might as well burn the slots because I have them. Enlarge person, bless, and cure wounds.
Par analiemos.
There we go. Very good. Alright, now we gotta get down to D2, right? Yeah, everyone, please.
I'm on it.
Alright, I think that's a good place to stop to end this video, at least. I've went for an hour and a half, mind you. See how rapidly you can lose track of time playing this game. So I've cleared D1. I'm going to keep going. Just got to maintain some order in terms of keeping track of time. If I save, see save and load are blanked out. Because if I go to main map, it'll autosave. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to keep playing in case you're watching while I'm streaming. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.